Hi there, welcome back to my Dvorak training. This will be our 9th video, and I've now been practicing Dvorak for 4.5 hours, 5 minutes a day. Today is going to be my 55th lesson, and I was really pleased this week as I finally finished after 42 lessons, my practice lesson 2. So, oopsie. We don't want to do that. Okay, practice lesson 2 took me 42 attempts to go through. So there you see it. It had a lot of up and downs, but we finally made it. Sorry about, I have a little head cold, which normally I wouldn't think very much of, but coronavirus has killed about 20 people in the Washington state. So, and our first confirmed case this weekend in the county that I live. So I'm pretty sure this isn't it, but this isn't coronavirus. But anyway, let's move on. So here we go. I went from 8.8 right here all the way up to 20. And once I hit 20, I move on to the next lesson. So lesson 3 appears to be the most difficult lesson. I'm basing that off of my wife, who types much faster than I do. But here's her numbers. It took her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 attempts to master lesson 3. So you can see one attempt on lesson 1, and then she's already passed lesson 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attempts, and she's going to move on to lesson 5. I think she'll master that fairly quickly because she's already typing 31 words per minute on her Dvorak time after only not even 2.5 hours of practice. So you can see she's improving a lot faster, which is really impressive. She's amazing. She also has a lot more to go. So she's reached about 30% of her QWERTY typing speed, whereas I'm over here. We'll see where I'm at today, but I type around 60, and my typing speed is only about 13 on this. So, that's pretty close to. Let's take a quick gander at that. So 50 is going to be last time 12.2 divided by 57. I'm at just over 20%. She's at right around 30%, just under 30% of her QWERTY speed. So it's interesting how that's playing out. So I'm going to do my usual today. I'm going to do my QWERTY typing speed here, and I'm going to do my Dvorak typing speed here. That'll be 1 minute of training practice on taking that test, and then I'm going to do 4 minutes of my practice lesson number 3. We're going to see where we're at and where the numbers lie. So happy to be done with number 3, lesson 2, moving on to lesson 3. And you can see I'm starting lower than I did on the other 2 lessons. So it's a little bit more difficult as we added in CFKLMPRV and V, kind of a spread all over the keyboard now instead of just the home row. But I've been making good progress. I've already almost improved by 2 words per minute in the last 4 lessons, and hope to do even better today. So we're going to kick over here and do the QWERTY typing speed test. Let's hope for 60 today on this one. Two T's. 55. I made some mistakes there. As you see, late, did I really? City. Okay, yeah, and you can see I am really bad with the bottom row on QWERTY. So if I want to improve my QWERTY speed, I need to work on CV and B would probably be my biggest improvements, and then pick off X, Z, N, and M. But really, C, B, and V are my bad ones. I often hit C with the wrong finger, and B, I don't know which finger to hit it with. So anyway, that's about my average, 55. So we'll go plug that in. That's going to go there. 55 down from 57 last week. More mistakes today. That always slows you down. So we'll pop over here. We'll restart this lesson. And I'll be faster today. We'll pop that down there. And Windows space to change myself over to Dvorak. And we'll start typing here. It's so nice to have a clue where these are. I just hit E with QWERTY. W is not a letter that I have done yet. That's a QWERTY L. D-R-E-N. Okay. Yeah, that's amazing how much, that's cool space stuff. Anyway, that's amazing. It's amazing how much easier that is. After only 4 lessons, I've added in CR and L, K and P, and V, and F, which I didn't remember hitting F just now. But how many words use those letters? That's really significant. Which is why I think the last lesson Mary was telling me, it's adding in like Z, W, X, Q, J, Y, and G, I think. So you're just not using. You get a lot of INGs, she said, but then the rest. How often do you use Q and J and Z and W? So this, I think I'm beginning to see the same thing that she saw, is that on lesson 3, her Dvorak speed really shot up, because suddenly you have these extra letters that are significant in a lot of words. So we can type 70-80% of all the words in the English language without using all these extra letters on lesson 4. Anyway, really exciting. Let's see, 74. I think that's my new best. Let's take a check. 74 CPM. 74. 14. Did I hit 15? No, that is my new best. So 14.8. Really pleased with that today. Hey, look at that. So close to 15. I was hoping to hit 15 last week, because it looked like I was on that target where I'd go about 5 words per minute every 2 hours. So I was hoping to hit that here. But what I really think is going to happen is I'm going to shoot up as I get better with lesson 3. If we pop this over and see what Mary did, as she was working on lesson 3, she really shot up, from 16 to 30. So that's pretty That's pretty significant. It'd be easier to look by date. So when she's on 2-2 here, down here, yeah, 16 words per minute right here. And then she started this one, and by the time she's finished with this one, 3:23, 2:27. By the time she's finished, yeah, that's right close. Yeah, I mean, she doubles her speed over the course of lesson 3. So I'm looking to double my speed too. Maybe I'll be at 30 when I'm done with lesson 3. It stands to reason that you'd have to type that fast to finish this lesson in 20 words per minute. Actual words that you'd have to be able to type around 31 words per minute, five characters per groupings per minute. So really looking forward to that. Let me pop over to this one before this becomes a really long video, and I'm going to do my 4 minutes of typing. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Off to a lovely start there. Things that have helped me so far on this lesson. Is that P is the only letter that I'm going to use up there on that left hand, P and Y. So that helps. I don't have to worry about letters with my other 3 fingers on that hand. It reallocates. Hope that makes sense. Oh, where's the R? Kilter. Oh, come on. Chalked. The first lesson, the first round on this lesson was so rough. T-R. My fingers were hitting the wrong. Oh, that's QWERTY end. I didn't know, because I'm so bad at QWERTY on that bottom row especially. I was second guessing everything. I didn't want to learn wrong. I see. There you go. Home row, I love that. Tito. That's a funny word always. Dachshund, right? Dachshund. U-N-D. Huh. Oh, that's QWERTY L. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, come on. CKS. I'm going to have to come up with a new lesson for my wife. She breezed through so fast. She's beating me. Equations. Because I think she's going to pass that lesson the first time she tries it. So I've got 2 days to come up with a new lesson. All right. Stop you. Pop over here. 32, I think that's going to be a little bit slower. Yeah, 8, it's going to be a little bit slower than yesterday, but probably faster than the first day. And I should just not talk when I do these lessons. 32 in 4 minutes. So plug that in. That's on Mary. Don't want to do that. Gosh, she's fast. Sometimes I wish I had her brain. Windows space to click back into, because I don't, into Qwerty, because I don't know where the punctuation is. What was it, 32 divided by 4? Right on 8. That's not bad. 32, 33, yeah. I'm really not disappointed with that one bit. By the end of next week, you know, if I improve as I did this first time, boom, boom, I should be up into the 11s maybe by next week on that lesson. So far, so good. You can see there's my first down on that lesson. And I'm going to have a bunch of ups and downs getting through there. So pleased with my progress today. I'm on the upswing here. Almost hitting 15 today. Started at 5.6 and then really close to my best time here today. Not bad. So here we are, 4.5 hours in, almost up to 15 words per minute. No complaints here. So go ahead and follow along. You can go check back my other videos. This is, I think, the 9th video, and I'm going to continue to do this 5 minutes a day, 6 days a week, and I'm thinking by summer I'm going to replace my Qwerty with my Dvorak, and I'll be typing full time on Dvorak, but we'll see. This is 2 months really of typing, a little over 2 months. So March, April, May, you know, if by May I'm up into the 25 zone, June, July, 30, 40, I don't know. Maybe it'll take me a whole year. We'll see. Excited to see where this takes me. So far, pleased with my progress. Even more amazed at my wife every day. So anyway, have fun. Steer clear of the coronavirus, and I'll see you next time.